Hi, it's Mike Mahoney with Sendoutcards, and today what I'd like to show you is an effective way to handle what we call partial listing leads. A lot of us use tools such as Realgeeks, and this is a sample where people run Facebook advertisements on Facebook to drive traffic to instant evaluation websites such as the one on the screen. And this is actually Realgeeks, which is a really nice looking lead capture page. And as you'll see, the user ends up putting their address. The system verifies the address and it actually pulls up a map. This is Realgeeks. User then signs in to get their CMA. Depending on how it's set up, it may just enforce that we get the address, or sometimes what happens is they get this screen, but they never fully consummate the deal. But at least you know there was an address entered here. So that's how these partial lead systems work. So sometimes they'll pull it up here, but they won't execute the contact form, resulting in this. But over here you would have received notice that someone had put in an address. And I was on a Sendoutcards webinar yesterday with a realtor, and he said, how could I build a campaign to follow up with this lead even though I don't have a phone number? So I'm going to show you that now in Sendoutcards. Okay, in Sendoutcards I can build a campaign. So I call the name of the campaign the Partial Lead Followup, and then first name, last name, company name I put in homevalueboston.com. I didn't put a home address or office address. You can choose to use whatever return address you want. I just put city, Greater Boston, and then I can go in and create some cards. So let's create a few cards. Okay, I'm going to go in and create card number 1 for the partial lead and name it card 1 partial lead. Okay, just to show you what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a postcard. So I'm going to create a normal standard size postcard, and that's going to open up our card editor. And I'm simply going to upload a picture of this to the system, and then I'll drag that picture onto the face of the postcard. So all I did was actually screenshot my valuation page and drop it on. So as you can see here, I can create a card. That looks like that. So although they didn't consummate the deal, they'll remember going to my page. Then this will send them a piece of mail. So I'm going to hit continue. Oops, I didn't do the back. Okay, really just came back to show you this. Anything outside of this green dotted or dashed line will not print on the card potentially because it might be cut off. So that's what this yellow cone is down the bottom, this warning sign, essentially telling us that anything outside of this green could be cut off. I forgot to do the back, so basically I'm going to type the back, dear and one of the things in Sendoutcards is the ability to put first name, which keys off of the entry in the database. Just wanted to let you know we need more homes like yours on the market. Would love to meet with you for coffee. Mike Mahoney, Realtor, MikeMahoney.com. And I'm just making this up as we go. 617-615-9435. Okay, looks good. Check it. Dear first name, just wanted to let you know we need more homes like yours on the market. Would love to meet with you for coffee. Continue. I want to set that card up so that it goes immediately. save. Okay, so now what you see is when we apply the campaign to someone, they're going to get card 1, the partial lead. It will go out immediately. Now, sometimes those types of opportunities can take a little longer. So you might hit card 2, partial lead. Make a second card. One thing I forgot to do was actually save that card. Okay, now that you've got this card saved, let's look at the front again. I just want to make sure it looks okay because it looks funny in the preview. Okay, we're good. Hit save as picture plus card. Reason you do that is now that's a saved card. You've created it once. You never have to create it again. I'd suggest you do that with all cards that you're going to use over and over again so that it saves. Again, we're going to send that immediately. Now going back to the campaign, you'll want to add additional cards, card 2, partial lead, because these types of opportunities might take a couple passes. So now you've got a saved card. You can create card 2. Okay, again, same thing. You can leave it, you can change it, change the messaging. This would be card number 2 in the sequence. I'm just going to save it. Now, once we get back to the campaign manager, you can say send time after a specific date, or hang on, I'm not sure why that's not working. You can send it 45 days after. Okay, this looks kind of funny, but you can basically send it, you leave it as immediate, and then down here you say, I want it to send 45 days after, and it's going to key off immediate. I know it seems funny. Let me show you what it looks like once we get back to the campaign structure. So you'll see card 1 goes out immediately when you apply the campaign to a person. Card 2 goes out 45 days after immediate. Okay, let's say you want to take one more swing at it. So we've got a 3-card campaign, so you just call it card 3, partial lead. You can misspell those, no one knows that those are there. Click your card again, create postcard. You can change the text. I'm going to leave it. And then once we get into the frequency, again, immediate, and then let's say it was 45 days, 90 days after. So now you see, immediate, 45 days, and then 90 days after immediate. And you can continue and continue and continue. So if you're going to do long-term lead follow-up, which that's the type of lead that requires this, this is how you build that so that you're just off and running. So there you have it. That is a 3-card campaign designed to follow up on partial leads created with software or systems like Realgeeks. If I reach out to me at 617-615-9435. Love to do webinars on Sendoutcards. You can also check out makeitrainnow.com and check out some of my other tutorials. Again, love to schedule a webinar and get you straightened out on Sendoutcards.